What's going on? Yeah, I have been noticing a lot of stuff the last few days that is making me very happy. It's always good to be happy in crypto. So, crazy amounts of stuff, and I've been noticing that other people pointing it out on Twitter and YouTube and stuff like that, and I've been collecting a bunch of videos I've been finding here and there about, all happenings as well, meetings with the Trump administration and all this other stuff. I guess centered around Kaspa. And I listened to Michael Saylor talk, and like he's starting to change his tune. He talks differently about different things. He mentions the word crypto a lot more than Bitcoin, whereas before it was like always Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Now it's like Bitcoin, crypto, Bitcoin, crypto, and so on. So I've got a bunch of videos. What's up? What's going on, man? Yeah. So, yeah, good morning too. Yeah. I guess it's 12:30 for me, so it's almost lunchtime. I'm going to have lunch out right after this, but yeah. Everybody's welcome no matter what time zone you're in. But Michael Saylor, oops, let me put this down right here. Yeah, I'll play this. And like, I hear this guy talking right now, and I'm thinking this guy is implying Kaspa because of all the stuff that all the pieces of information I've been collecting and I've been hearing about and so on. Like, I'm listening to him, and he's not like Bitcoin maxi focused. It's like Bitcoin now. It's like crypto and stuff like that. And it sounds like there could be something better than Bitcoin, right? So what's better? What is better than Bitcoin? So, let's play this.
Okay, well then maybe Bitcoin isn't digital currency at all, right? Digital currency, probably the best example of a true digital currency or close to it right now would be a tether, a stable coin. And if I could move a stable coin, $87 worth of it at the speed of light on a crypto rail, no KYC, no regulatory controls, with complete privacy, that feels like digital currency, completely private digital currency. Okay.
You see, he's talking about being able to send crypto very, very fast. So, and he's mentioning USDT, right? So there's been a lot of stuff. Now here's another video. Interesting.
What is the best argument against Bitcoin, and what would it take to convince you that it's not?
The best argument against Bitcoin is you've got a better monetary network. And if you had a better monetary network, then all the smart money in the world, all the smart people with money would be using it.
What is the best argument?
See, it's very interesting stuff. Now, the other thing that I wanted to point out is that Michael Saylor recently met with Trump administration officials to talk about crypto, and they also met with with some folks from Marathon Digital, which Marathon Digital is known for mining Bitcoin, and the only other coin that they mine besides Bitcoin is Kaspa. Right? So, yeah, it's just very, very, very interesting stuff. So, I mean, it's like, what else out there is better than Bitcoin, right? So you think about it, it's obviously Kaspa is faster, but there's other things that are faster too. Avalanche is faster than Bitcoin. Solana is almost everything in the top 20 is faster than Bitcoin, right? So, but it's all proof of stake. And Kaspa is the only one that is proof of work. It's insanely lightning fast, right? And I came across something, what was that? There's something else out there called One Fuel. I didn't really look into it. Let me see. One Fuel, some sort of a wallet that's backed by Jonathan Sampolinsky. It's related to I don't know. It's some pre-sale related to some wallet, and it's backed by Jonathan Sampolinsky of Kaspa. So it adds in something to do with privacy. So I don't know. I'm going to look into that more, see what's going on with it. You know, I always see the word pre-sale and I like stay away from it, but I don't know. If it's backed by Giannis and Sampoliski, then yeah, you know, you should look at it and so on and take, you know, give it the benefit of the doubt. But so I don't know if you want to, if you look at it that way, if like Michael Saylor is talking about something being lightning fast and being better than Bitcoin, but he's also talking about privacy too. So that's an interesting layer right there. The other thing is, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just that. It's just like I'm thinking, like, is this really going to happen? Are they really, you know, everybody behind the scenes, all the billionaires, are they really talking about, hey, you know, Kaspa is going to take over everything? Let's plan for it. So it's something really, really, really to think about, because everybody knows about Bitcoin. Everybody who is a Bitcoin maxi knows that Kaspa is better than Bitcoin, and one day it is going to be something really, you know, forced to be reckoned with, right? How much it would happen this bull run, who knows? It could be like at the end of the year, just Kaspa just absolutely explodes and goes far beyond these expectations. That some people are giving Kaspa, like, you know, a $2 Kaspa, $3 Kaspa. It would be more like a freaking like $30, $40 Kaspa, like the $40 Kaspa that I was predicting in the previous video for the 2029 bull run could come sooner if it gets this type of adoption. But you never know. It's wishful thinking, probably not going to happen. You know, things just, life just doesn't go that perfect, because that's like perfect, you know. how could life be that perfect? So, but it's something to look forward to, and something to know that you get into Kaspa and you got, you know, you're putting your money in some good places when you get into Kaspa. Now, other things regarding this bull run, yeah, every state should have a strategic Bitcoin reserve. I mean, it's you know, this is pretty cool. The amount of adoption from Bitcoin right now is insane. So in terms of this bull run, I was talking recently that in terms of Bitcoin power law, it's going to get, you know, it's going to reach max resistance on Bitcoin power law. We get to over 500,000 a coin this particular bull run. Because last bull run, it didn't get nowhere near to max resistance in the power law. It had 2 double tops, but it didn't go all the way up to the absolute top in terms of power law. So it's probably going to happen this time around because there's so much demand. The amount of Bitcoins being created in existence, being put into existence, being mined, is like 1/10 the demand. So that the demand is 10 times the amount of Bitcoins that are actually coming into existence. So who the hell knows what's going on? So even if Kaspa doesn't get this type of adoption that I'm talking about here, Bitcoin is going to freaking surge like crazy. There just isn't enough supply for the demand. So we have got some interesting times, you know, to look forward to over the next 12 months. And it's probably going to be a very long bull run too. It's not going to end in like November. Might end in December, and it could, you know, stretch into January. Like, who knows? We're gonna make it big time, right? So, yeah, I just keep trading, keep buying the right tokens. Altcoin, you know, alt season is gonna rip, base season is gonna rip. The Kaspa KRC20 is probably towards the end. They're gonna rip. Just, you know, keep buying the right ones. Trade well. They start surging to an all-time high, you know, take a few profits, then buy when they go back down, things like that. There's no reason why anybody out there shouldn't be a millionaire this bull run. I just can't imagine. If you do everything right, you're going to make it big. Unless there's a nuclear war, I just don't understand. I don't see how none of this is going to happen. But that's it. So yeah, I got Michael. I noticed this one. I just kept it open. So the Bitcoin Alchemist, you know, so Michael Saylor and Forbes and so on. Aside from that, I found this video. it reminded me of a few of videos of like a video I made a few videos back. The video itself was about Toncoin, and I was talking about other stuff. I was talking about protecting myself and protecting oneself and so on, because of people that want to take what you got. I was recently hacked just a couple of weeks ago, the first time in 11 years. And I was also looking at this article of the founder of Ledger getting kidnapped along with his wife, and they cut off his finger. And it was also another influencer in Belgium where they kidnapped the guy's wife. And I was like, and I was talking about obviously self-defense. It's a touchy topic when you talk about firearms and all that stuff. So I wasn't sure. And I had some people unsubscribing, and I was like, what the fuck are people unsubscribing for that? You know, it's crazy. And I said, it's like, maybe this is just unsubscribing because I was talking about Toncoin. Maybe they just don't like Toncoin because the video was about Toncoin. And I was like, what'd I say? It was like, God damn it, this guy's talking about Toncoin. I want to hear about Kaspa getting listed on Binance, right? It was like that. So I was like, unsubscribe. So, and I found this video, it reminded me of that. It's pretty cool.
Hi. Yeah, I just left the site, and I don't know, am I asking for too much? This exchange was really big, and it was a tier 1, and I was super impressed about what it did. But I don't know, I think all I'm looking for is...
I'm looking for Kaspa on Binance. Tier 1. Go live. New highs. Binance. Tier 1. Go live. New highs. Binance. Tier 1. Go live. New highs. Binance. Tier 1. Go live. I'm looking for Kaspa on Binance. Binance.
I just think this is awesome.
Binance. Looking for Kaspa on Binance. Binance.
I don't know, I think all I'm looking for is...
I'm looking for Kaspa on Binance. Tier 1. Go live.
new highs.
Binance. Tier 1. Go live. New highs. Binance. Tier 1. Go live. New highs. Binance. Tier 1. Go live. I'm looking for Kaspa on...
It's funny, man. I have me thinking, I got people unsubscribing. When I was in that video, I was like, are they unsubscribing because of Toncoin, or was it because I was talking about people defending themselves? You know, influencers are going to get kidnapped and shit. But I was like, I want to talk about Kaspa getting listed on Binance. It's going to get listed on Binance in February, you know, because it was supposed to get listed on Binance in January, but it never happened. So now it's going to get listed in February. I don't know, man. I never talk about, you never see a video from me talking about Kaspa is going to get listed on Binance because it has all these hints. It's like, I see like nonstop, and I'm browsing YouTube on my TV. It's like, Kaspa's on getting listed on Binance like next week, and a week later. Next week is, I don't know, man. Anyways, that's that. In regards to everything, yeah, like button. Click the like button if you like this video. Click like. That's yeah, hold on. Got this set up. Speaking of being friendly, did you know that the most friendliest thing that you can do today is to give that like button a pound? Seriously, I'm looking for some new friends, and if you want to be my friend, just hit that like button. I'm like the friendliest guy on the planet. Trust me. And by the way, if you don't like this video, give me a thumbs down so I can track you down and beat you senseless. Yeah, that was an old video of mine. I was like, yeah, let me just include that here. So click that like button if you like this video. Other than that, are you expecting to see price movement on KRC 20 coins before we see Kaspa pump? No. Probably not. I would say that Kaspa is going to pump before that. Yeah. Yeah, no, right? Yeah, I would say definitely we're going to see a Kaspa pump, at least a little bit of pump before we see movement on the KRC 20s. And we'd be like, Kaspa pumps first, and then the KRC 20 is going to pump. And this is going to be waves, right? It could be 2 or 3, at least 2, right? I mean, unless there's going to be like this giant double top where everything starts pumping, let's say in a couple of weeks from now, and doesn't stop until like April, you know, and then just crashes all back down. But I mean, more than likely it's going to be like 3 waves. So, and the KRC 20s, I'm not expecting KRC 20s to pump like crazy until like the end. I don't think so. I mean, I doubt it. We might see some good 1000Xs on a lot of the KRC 20s, Even the top ones like Nacho right now, if it can go into multiple billions. But I don't think we're going to see that type of pump anytime soon. So it's good. It's a good thing. Like I like just today, you know, in my community, everybody's out there. I put down like $10, like on like 3 or 4 different coins. Just do that every now and then. That shit just adds up over the course of a year. You're doing that, yeah. It's just adds up. And if you're expecting 1,000x on some of these tokens, and you're putting down $10 here and there, and you're like, it's like $10, like, you know, 10,000 here, 10,000 to me. You know, it's like it's just you'll be a freaking millionaire at the end. So, like I said, there's no reason why nobody should be a millionaire at the end of this bull run. So, other than that, red,
Bruh.
lots of red. Red is a good thing and a good thing. I don't see red as being bad. What was it earlier in the week? I think it was Wednesday. Or it was Thursday. I think it was Wednesday. There was the FOMC meeting where it was my expectation that we are going to see a big crash after the FOMC meeting, and it was going to be lots of red. And I was hoping for it because I was going to buy a lot more, you know, buy the dip. But the news that came out was expected that they were going to not cut interest rates more as much as it was expected, you know, they wanted to, as much as we want them to, which would typically cause things to crash. But it didn't crash because Jerome Powell was talking about Bitcoin and crypto. He was talking positive things about crypto. So things went kind of upwards and went green. So, but yeah, I was expecting a really nice crash earlier in the week. But I mean, it's red right now. It's not as much as I would have, you know, wanted to happen a few days ago. But yeah, cool. What are your thoughts on a traditional alt cycle? Hearing that a lot, that it's not going to be like past cycles because of so many coins. Yes. There are indeed so many coins. There is a lot. There's like, what is it? Like, I don't know what the figures are. I think it's like 100 times the amount of coins or something like that. It's insane. But there's going to be a lot of coins that are, you know, going to just going to rip like crazy. And there's going to be a lot of them. There's going to be a lot more than previous cycles. So, and the demand is insanely high. I mean, I just think the demand is gonna push a total crypto market cap beyond anything we even imagined. I mean, that's my thinking. Like like 6 months ago, we hadn't anticipated all this stuff that's going on with the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve and Trump, and so it's really interesting. The demand is far greater than anyone could wildly have expected. Because you go back a year, people were telling me, what do I think is my prediction for Bitcoin at the top of this coming bull run right now? And I always just say like 180K. Now I think like 180K is like nothing. It's like it's going to go way beyond 180, and I've been talking about 500K. So there's going to be a lot of money to spread around. And one thing you got to do, when your tokens, they're going up, they're reaching an all-time high, you got to take out some profits, take 5%, 10% to going up. And then you wait for them to dip that big, you know, they have to dip down again. They're going to crash down, you know, as always. And then maybe you buy into them again. So you've taken out profits and you're building, you know, you're building the amount of money that you have available to actually buy into them again. And then, you know, increase the overall total amount of coins that, you know, that particular token you have. So you can make more, just ride the waves and so on. But yeah, it is true. There's like so many tokens, but I just think there's still going to be a lot of them they're going to pass that 40 billion market cap a lot more than previous cycle. So I don't know if there's anything to worry about in that regard at all, really. But yeah. What else? What else is going on? What else? Ethereum. Ethereum is up, past that 3,200 mark. I don't like Ethereum, of course. I hate it. But I need it because you need Ethereum. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. You should try to get your Ethereum while it's still a little bit low, before it increases. Because if you're trading any ETH tokens, let's say like Hoppy or whatever, I got a bunch of ETH tokens that I have, and yeah, you're gonna need to cover those gas fees. You don't want to be stuck where you have like $100,000 worth of some token or a bunch of tokens you want to cash out, and then it's like, oops, now I don't have the gas fees to to trade them. So yeah, I would recommend people to pack their Ethereum bags while they can before it just starts going up. Ethereum is probably going to go way beyond where it is right now. It's going to go beyond 10,000. So yeah. Don't get on the ETH too late. It's actually pretty good that it's sort of going down again. So yeah, buy some if you can. Yeah, man, thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no problem. Other than that, what else we got going on? Not necessarily related to crypto but it's rather interesting. I mean, I've heard this type of libertarian talk my whole life about tariffs and lowering income taxes and also all this other stuff. So apparently as of today, I don't know for sure because I didn't look into it in too detail. I was looking into it in detail last night, but as of today, supposedly we have tariffs coming in effect, 25% on Mexico and Canada and 10% on China. How this is going to affect everything, who knows? I think in the short term, it's going to cause like prices to increase, and in the long term, it's going to equal things out. You see, what happens with tariffs is that it's like there's a $50 product from another country and a $50 product from in the U.S. and now the imported product has to have its price raised to cover for those tariffs and whatever it is, and just like it becomes $60. Now you figure the American product, they can also raise their price to like 55 or whatever. So it's not gonna keep prices down. So that's what people complain about. The prices are gonna go up, which is true, but it's gonna shift a lot of the money to the American product, and the American company is gonna have more money coming in, and the money is gonna stay within the US, and it's gonna cause more jobs to be created. So the prices would go up, but how it works out is that there's more jobs and there's less workers. So now the companies are competing for more workers, and now they have to raise, wages. So it'll be, it's sort of like equals out. And I mean, in my opinion, in some ways, it's a little bit better for the U.S. economy. A lot of people disagree. I know it's a touchy topic, but whatever's. So we'll see what happens this cycle. If things start getting better because of this, then it will be towards the end of the year, which, I mean, most everybody watching this here, by the end of the year we're going to be partying because we're going to be rich with crypto. So who the hell cares? Right? So yeah, so anyway, that's what's going on. Other stuff is going on. I was looking at stuff right here. I found this 17%. This all these staking opportunities with Kraken. So if you want to be safe and you want to put your money somewhere where you can just have it build interest, you can look into this. Obviously, anything better than inflation is make money on. So if it's better than a high interest savings account, I think it's interesting. It's always good to have your money in different places and make money. As long as you're beating inflation, you're making money. So that's what counts. And 17% is pretty damn good. So other than that, I mean, yeah, why the hell not? You make a bunch of crypto, you want to cash out. Let's say you want to cash out Toshi and put it in here, and you want to save it, then yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's always good to make more money and beat inflation at the same time. Going back to Kaspa, Yeah, thanks, man. Big J, yeah, appreciate it. Jay says your Discord group is printing money with all these great picks. Yeah, good point. Anybody's watching, link in the description below. So he says, is that what you do? No, I have not looked into staking on Kraken. Yeah, I mean, I've just looked into it. I just found that, but I have staked in Coinbase and Solana and so on. So yeah, I don't really do too much of the staking. I think I just prefer to just trade crypto. So yeah, with Kraken. Yeah, I haven't used Kraken for that. I actually have to. I have a page open with their customer service because I'm kind of pissed off. No matter what I do, I can't get a recurring buy. Like I want to get a recurring buy, like just buy a few $100s of Kaspa like every week. And it's like there's two methods of doing that, and both of them say, you know, that I'm being blocked and I should contact customer service. So that's on my list for this week to figure out what the hell is going on. But yeah, I would like to use Kraken a lot more because their fees are a lot lower than anything else, right? If you buy Kaspa on Kraken, then you're saving money than if you buy it on like an Uphold or something. So it's things like that. And yeah, I as far as I've heard, I haven't any problems with any top tier centralized exchange, but they cancel or suspend people's account a lot less than the others do, especially Coinbase. So yeah. Yeah, talking about this article right here. So I found this. I came across this. The 4 best cryptos with 1,000x potential to invest in right now. Don't miss out on this opportunity. So is it Cubix? Cubitix? Yeah, I've heard of this. I haven't even looked into it though. Sui, yeah, I definitely looked into that. But this thing says 1,000x, right? Chainlink is not going to 1,000x. I mean, Chainlink is going to do pretty good with 1,000x, and then Kaspa. This is what I was just talking about with what I was just saying. A $40 Kaspa. Kaspa, the fastest layer 1 blockchain with near instant finality. Yeah, of course. Of course, we know that. Excellent. So, all right, so down here, why did this coin make it to the list? Kaspa's unmatched speed and scalability, along with its growing ecosystem, positions, I forgot to ask, it as one of the best cryptos with 1,000x potential to invest in right now. As the blockchain continues to gain adoption, Kaspa is poised for significant price appreciation. Yeah, I mean, but 1,000x would happen with Kaspa for this bull cycle, as long as we're talking about that type of stuff that I was mentioning with Michael Saylor and you know, is that Marathon Digital and things like that, and mass adoption by all the biggest, you know, by all the big money, you know. So, but 1,000x, yeah, we're talking. It'll do that, and it'll beat Ethereum. And if it'll do that this cycle, I mean, I don't know. That's like wishful thinking, but who knows what's possible with crypto? If all the biggest multi-billion-dollar companies are you know, poised in that direction, then it could happen. But beating Ethereum this cycle is a long shot. Maybe next cycle, right? But still interesting nonetheless. A few weeks ago, I was finding all these articles with people talking a lot of smack about Kaspa. They're talking like it's bad. So it's good to find an article like this. So yeah, we'll be buying like 5 mansions and 100 Lamborghinis if this happens, right? What else we got going on here? At the top of the cycle, do you go into all stable coins? No. Well, what you do, like I don't want to keep my stuff in stable coins. I mean, stable coins, you transfer it out into stable coins, and then you want to, you know, transfer it over to a centralized exchange so you can actually cash out. But keeping your stuff in Stable coins, no, I don't like it. But keep in mind that stable coins, USDT, USDC, it's all centralized, right? So they can close out your wallet if they want to. So I don't trust stable coins in that regard. How do you get to $3 without institutions? I mean, it has adoption. At $3 is very low. I think is very low considering all this other stuff, right? So then you get $3 and beyond. I think I did a video on that because I had me and my team, we made a Kaspa power law chart. Link in the description should be for that, should be below for that actual chart. And it was like, the Kaspa power law chart has a very grim price prediction for $1.80 only at the top of this bull run for Kaspa. So it's a very, very low price prediction. So if nothing else happens with Kaspa, then yeah, it's going to be disappointing to say the least. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's going to go minimum 3, maximum 9, 8 or 9. Going to into all this other stuff from Michael Saylor, then yeah, maybe we'll go past the 9. But again, wishful thinking. But yeah. Other than that, what else we got going on? Yeah, like I said at the beginning, I put a bunch of $10 plays again. I always do that, like on a bunch of these tokens. Like top of the bull run, I mean, we're still looking like 1,000x potential with a lot of them. I mean, Nacho, multiple billions. Same thing with Kango and Kaspi. Kaspi has a very good narrative. Anybody wants to buy into it. And it adds up if you're making a play like every day and stuff. Just put down 10 to 20 bucks here and there and a bunch of them. Other good ones, all the way straight down the list. I don't like this one. 95% premium. I didn't buy into that one. KIRO, the normies are not going to buy into it. But every other one besides, going straight down. People like to talk a lot of smack about Dog K because it's 100% pre-mint, but it's still gonna pump. Croak, a few others here. SAR, KIRO, Froppy. Yeah, Koba a little bit. Keep in mind, a lot of these are easy 100x or 500x because the market cap is so damn low. It's just I can't believe when my throat is getting dry again. I was sick for like 2.5 weeks, just coughing like crazy. Don't want that to come back. No. Other than that, that's it. Join my community. A lot of these tokens, when they come out, these KRC20s, we got alerts on my community. So it lets us know whenever there's a good token that's basically doing pretty good. You're like, hey, this token is minting. It's already got $1,000 of volume. Go check it out. So it helps me and my community members get in early and, get in while it, has like a 40, 50K market cap. If it explodes, again, you're going to make it big time, right? So other than that, link in the description below. Not only with KRC20s, we have crazy amounts of software set up. There's like 100 different tokens that me and my community members are trading right now. A lot of it is very low right now. Everything's going down to previous support levels that it was at, let's say back in December or November. So a good time to buy on a lot of them. And it's only going to go upwards from here, right? So link in the description below. Get in if you want to become crypto rich, which is the name of the community. Thoughts on KIRO? Yes, KIRO. I think KIRO is pretty good. It's like everything is down, so it's going to go up again. I got a ton of KIRO. I guess I'm a KIRO whale too. So it's in my best interest to have it go up. But other than that, yeah, I think as long as they keep doing what they're doing, you know, I haven't checked in a while. Let's browse it right now. Let's see, are they still active? Like, what the hell's going on? What type of centralized exchanges? Same stuff. That's another thing in my community. We get alerts when all these tokens get a centralized exchange. So I'm monitoring a lot of these tokens. And there's like a separate category with separate channels for these particular tokens. KIRO is one of them. And I think in general, across the board, I haven't noticed many alerts for the KRC20 tokens when it comes to obtaining more centralized exchanges. So it's like a sluggish period with them for now, with like across the board. So it's not just KIRO. Uh-oh, did I just freeze? No, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, they got some. Yeah, my complaint in the past, where they had a bunch of crappy graphics posting the same shit over and over again, I was like, they got to step up their game in terms of content. And looks like they did. Yeah, I haven't even checked it out recently. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, still in the game. It's still in the game. Definitely a top pick. So, and if you're getting at this market cap right here, you're getting a steal, right? Because it could go to, you know, 700 million, 800 million market cap in the top of the bull run. You know, it could do pretty damn good. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I'm glad I checked it. I'm actually surprised with this content because it was so crappy back then. All right, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know, CG's coin, yeah. Yeah, that's the concern. That's the only concern on KIRO. Is that it's not CG, it's everybody in CG's community, right? So you get this like this massive, you get this like this, it's like the community combined into one is this massive whale. So if CG decides to dump, everybody's going to dump. So it's probably a little bit more high risk. It's a good play. It'll get some good, you know, a high market cap, but it's probably a little bit more high risk than some of the others. So that is a good point. All right, I'm going to sign off before I start coughing and my throat just gets coarse. Anyways, guys, I will catch you later.
Code Monkey, Code Monkey.